All right, good morning. So we got a lot of stocks on the same news. Um, mRNA is pushing up RCL, AAL, UAL, INFY, JBLU, CCL, NCLH, MGM, and AAL. So since we have a lot of stocks up on the same news, we got to be a little careful. GPS and SPWR aren't on the same news as that, and that's fine. ZYXI and INO are shorts. They're not on the same news either. Um, so let's just see what we can get today. I'm analyzing the daily right now just to check on it, see where we're at. Hmm. Yeah, see, all the stocks that were on the same amount of news are coming down now, except for RCO. And just in case you're curious, the news was Moderna poised for a record high despite unanswered questions, and it was lifting up uh, other things that would allow the vaccine for COVID to go out, which would be the airline stocks and cruise ship stocks. So let's just see what happens. Uh, the INO looked alright. Ooh, I really like RCO. Man, I can't speak. Sorry, above 52 is really good. I think it might be a little too late to get in, and the volume isn't as appeasing. Dang, it might still go though. Hmm. We had a bunch of good buy setups, uh, but like I said, they're all up on the same news, which makes it a little sketchy. But man, I don't know how I let these slip by me. Yeah, look at all that. Ooh, INO, that breakdown. Yeah, that's my fault for missing it and not trusting that. RCL at target. That was a really good setup. It's always easier to look in hindsight. You know, it's funny, because these are the stocks that are up on the same news. A lot of them, look, RCL, JBLU, look, a lot of them just had the same pattern. UAL, AAL. So it's very interesting. Yeah. ZYXI doesn't look bad. Looks like a little V, but I don't like the fact that the volume isn't you know, doing what I like, more volume going up, and the volume was increasing. But so, like I said, volume in context. This is a wide range candle, and this is, compared to this volume, it's wide range volume. So this could signify the end of a move coming up, but um, we'll just wait and play it a little more safe. RCL came up close to that, touched it, rejected. Not surprising. Hmm. So yeah, we missed all the really good initial moves for a long, but that's all right. We got 23 more minutes. We'll just see what we can do. I know it's looking good under 2450. Um, it's under the VWAP. Hopefully, I think it'll be falling under that support. So we'll see. If it gets above 25 or 2490, it's probably canceled. Yeah, it's looking like it might be canceled. Yeah. They're all pulling back now. Let me show you. If you look closely, they gave us that little push up and break the highs, but they're all pulling back, so we'll see. Just barely broke 25, 2490. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, now they're breaking the opening range. Look, so broke up, bam, broke up, bam. They're all doing the same thing. That's why I'm saying like it's a little sketchy to trade stocks that are all on the same news, even though, some of them, most of them, worked and gave a really good pattern. Nothing really that interesting going on. I do like the fact that MGM didn't actually break down under its range, its opening range. So, but that's not a good pattern. But we'll pay attention. Yeah, look at this. They all look exactly the same. It's amazing. Okay, SPWR. SPWR had its separate, um, what's it called? It's separate news, but the fact that it's pulled down so much is not a good sign. We'd have to let it get way back up, preferably above the VWAP, honestly. Hmm. Sorry if I'm quiet for too long. Just watching. Hmm. I'm feeling like we might not get a trade out today before the time comes. I mean, we got 17 minutes though. I only trade the first 30 minutes. Look at this. NCLH forming a little flag bouncing off the VWAP. It's decent, but man, I don't know. Yeah, it's like the perfect flag pattern. Look, the volume's smaller than the green volume here. This green volume coming up is more. Break above 1680 would be good. Stop at 16.6. I just don't usually take these kind of patterns like this in this area. I usually take them if it's like breaking out. So I don't want to force a trade just because I want to trade. Exact same thing with RCL. Look, this is literally the exact same pattern. Okay. So I do like INO, and I'll explain why. It came down, broke 25, came up, and it's doing the same thing. It's breaking down again. Um, Now, it is above the VWAP, which you can tell it's just kind of bouncing on the VWAP. But because of that price action, looks like it might come down even further. It's already at 2487. It's too late. AAL is looking like a buy setup above 1250. It's not bad. 1230 stop. Man, I'm a little hesitant today. I don't know why. Hmm. I like the volume. Is there any reason not to take this pattern? I listen to Jared Wesley. He says you should try and find reasons not to take a pattern. And once you can't find a reason not to take it, that's when you take it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm in AAL. Target will be 1280. 20-cent stop. It even looks really good on the 2 minute as well. Let's see what I got filled at. 1252. Not bad. Look at INO. You know, uh, this is that same setup as, man, I forgot which trade it was. But it was the day I was trading Tesla and D. If you guys remember, if you guys been watching the videos, you know how it had that same setup, same price action, but the VWAP and a support line was right under it. Hmm. I like that AL is keeping to the VWAP. It's a good sign. If it breaks the VWAP, that'll probably be a bad sign. But sorry, my headset, goes off when I'm not playing music. Yeah, if it breaks the VWAP, that'll probably be a bad sign. But we're gonna keep to our, rules. We get out at 42.50. Loss of 42.50. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's not looking good for us. It's alright though. Yeah, okay. So with this setup, I don't know, like this, it's very similar to the Tesla setup. So the fact that it didn't just go like, I wouldn't say straight to target, but it's giving us this pullback. I don't really see anything else. Man, it's kind of sad though, because I just missed some good trades. Over analyzing sometimes can put you really in the wrong. Look, that's RCL. Missed a lot of good trades, as you could see, and then I get in this trade, which is, I mean, I would say it's still a good trade. Yeah, fairly decent, and it's giving me some trouble. We're not out yet. We don't know, but yeah. Then you overanalyze things like INO. Look at this, crazy, and you're like, no, no, no. I won't take it because of certain things, and yeah, that's what happens in trading. Sometimes you get paid for doing the uh, wrong thing, and you lose money for doing the right thing. Right? All my professional traders know this very well. That doesn't mean that you start doing the wrong thing though. Like you don't start doing the opposite, because if you stick to your rules and everything, that you'll come out on top. At least that's what we plan for. Me, I've gone too long for doing the right thing. But like I said, this overanalyzation of INO and RCL, who knows? Um, so I still have a lot to learn, but we do our best. Yes, this little reversal is looking good for me. But if it can't get above 1256 in this little leg up like it's doing, and it breaks down under 1240, this candle, this pivot right here, that is not good. It's almost like at that point we should probably get out. Um, so we'll see. I don't like changing my stop, but when it makes sense to, it's like, why would you lose more money than you have to? So we'll just see how it gets down there. Yeah, now it's the VWAP, it's, you know, resistance. You see that? Uh, yeah, look at that. On the 2 minute. Yeah, it's not good for us. Let's see. And you see it. Ooh. All right. 4250, I will be out. I will be stopped out at 4250. GPS. That wasn't a bad play on GPS right here. Man, where have I been today? Missed some good plays. I'm better with short setups than I am with buy setups. I will tell you that. I don't trust buy setups as much. Um, but yeah, oh my gosh, look at RCL. Look at that. If you're the type of trader to get frustrated at this, like, okay, I can feel, a little bit of emotion after seeing this and seeing that I'm in a red trade, like, yeah. But if you're the type of trader to really get frustrated at this and do something you're not supposed to do, you should take RCL off. Like, all the trades that went and that you decided not to get into, you should take them off because you could end up doing something that you're not supposed to. Back in the day, I would have ended up doing something I'm not supposed to, hands down. I'm gonna switch to the 5 minute chart to see what we're working with. It's not looking good. Lower highs on the 5 minute. We'll see. Come on, AAL, take off. It looks like this might be another day for a long video. It's 8:56 and we're still in this AAL trade. And it's barely moved, any. I do like me some JBLU above 11. I ain't gonna lie. Not gonna take it though, cause I was talking about being in two trades at one time. I was talking to my brother, and he said, and which I'd agree with, it was just hard to accept. He said you should never be in a position to lose more than $42.50 a day, and he is right. Um, but now it gets a little difficult because that's usually how I make my 2 units. Because if I only have 30 minutes to trade, I'm usually in two trades at one time. Uh, so we'll see. Oh, look at all the sellers at 52. Okay, let's go. Come on. I don't like how it looks over here, but I like how it looks over here. A little bottoming tail. This is like another little confirmation. Okay. Um, let's see. This pattern's starting to look really good. We're just looking for 1280, and we'll take our partial. Can you do it, AAL? Can you do it? Um, so RCL, we can talk about this. This is a trade. See, I don't even like the setup on the 2 minute though. You know what I mean? So this is a trade that I would pay attention to, because of this. Like I know technical analysis, like it's very simple. This was a reversal and then a continuation, a flag pattern. But the question is, would this continue to work? And in my experience, I don't trade these as much. So I'm not going to trade something I'm not used to, even though it looks great, you know. Oh, don't do us to blah, blah, blah. Sorry, don't do it to us, AAL. Come on, you broke 1255. That was good. You got good looking volume. Using the VWAP as support. I'm telling you, this we might be in this trade for a minute, unless it just crashes, which would not be fun. But I know bouncing off this support, it's crazy. So It respects this like great and bounces off. I guess you could say it kind of respects this because these lines are not exact price points. They're more like zones. Okay, AAL's pulling down. We got to go pay attention to it. INFY. I do really like INFY. I do. And it's 9 o'clock, so I could technically take this trade, and I really want to. But let's just stick to being in one trade at a time. Because especially with the trade that we're in right now, we don't know if AAL is going to hit our target or not. And man, shoot, we don't know if INFY would either, even though it's really good. Look at this. It comes up, retraces, little U-shape reversal continuation. We'd just be looking for 10 cents. That's another thing. I don't know if I just want to try and go for just 10 cents. Buy setups later in the day have been taking a little bit longer. I'm not gonna lie. Hmm. I'm holding them out right here because I'm contemplating whether I'd want to get out at 12:37 or not, or if I'd want to hold to my $42.50 loss. Hmm. You know, the only bad part about me constantly doing this and contemplating is that at the end of the day, I have to put that in my plan. If I'm constantly thinking about this stuff, like, okay, if the stock, I don't have that in my plan, but if the stock comes down and creates a new support out of price action, should I get out? Because we talked about that earlier right here, how it did the same thing, broke down, past it. I didn't get out, and it came back up. So what am I going to do? Am I going to keep considering that, or am I just going to get out at a $42.50 loss? Now, live traders, they don't do things like that. They know their plan, and they just stick to it. They take the loss or they take the win. That's simple. Which I'm more inclined to be doing. It just makes it easier, for decision making, because there's this thing called decision making fatigue. Yeah, this is probably going to stop us out. It's more likely to stop us out than continue. I will say that. So for you guys that are watching, sorry I didn't have another green day. It just happens in trading. Look at that. It's probably the minute it breaks 1240, it's probably going to crash down a couple cents. The great thing is that on the 2 minute, it is sort of making higher highs. Okay, here we go. 32.50, 35, 37. We will be getting out soon. All right. Out at 42.50 for a loss. And I stop at 1 unit loss on the day. So we're going to call it a day. Thank you for tuning in. It's all right. Hopefully we'll have a green day tomorrow. And we just continue doing what we're doing. Thanks, guys. Peace.